Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Okay. Can everybody hear me? Change my background. That's good. All right. Make sure everybody can hear me okay. All right. We'll give everybody a moment here. I got a little bit of breaking news. I wanted to jump on this because a shitstorm is going to happen here, probably starting tonight. All right. Give it a moment and I will inform everybody. Some of you may have heard, but this just kind of broke. There's a reason that I have let me check my bear with me just a moment. I'll inform everybody. Let me check Rumble, make sure we're on. Give everybody a second to jump on in. Okay, yeah, okay, that's we're on Rumble. Okay. Let me bring up Twitter while we're at it. And give me 1 second, guys, because this caught me off guard for sure. Obviously, I've been scrambling with the Great Purge today. Okay. Well, I want to see what people are saying. I'm going to inform you. Bear with me. Hang on, because this is all falling into my lap right now. Okay. Just okay. All right, so let's get to it. Here's what I have. The reason that I'm showing a live that's a live stream right now of Timcast, and there's Tim Ballard. Tim Ballard is on there. So let me get ahead of this story, okay? Because the naysayers are going to come out and the propaganda is going to build once again about this movie and Tim Ballard. The breaking news I have, Tim Ballard has left Operation Underground Railroad. He is no longer a part of Operation Underground Railroad. This news is just coming in. I heard it before he said it, but once I flipped over to Timcast, didn't realize he was on. He just told Tim how he's no longer involved with Operation Underground Railroad. Now, let me tell you what I have so far. Apparently, Tim Ballard has stepped away from Operation Underground Railroad before the movie began. It wasn't public. This was before the movie began. So let me fill you in before everybody freaks out. Tim is on there right now on Timcast, and he was just talking about it. Tim Ballard has hung up going undercover. Okay, he's been doing it for years. I can understand that. I'm sure his wife is probably relieved. But what he has done prior to the movie coming out, because Operation Underground Railroad is all set. They do their jumps, if you know the history of Operation Underground Railroad. And that's what Tim was doing there. He was going undercover, going on the jumps and the raids and everything else. Especially if you watched Operation Toussaint, you would know this. He has stepped away to help other organizations right now, and I don't even I think one of them was called Spirit or something. There's a few other ones. He just announced this, and he's helping other organizations. So he's branching off to help other organizations. He was just on Timcast. I'm gonna watch the replay. I only seen a little bit of it, and he basically was going off about the propaganda that's out here and everything else. So what's going to happen is here's what's going to happen. All right. I'm not concerned about this at all. When I heard Tim speak, I'm like, okay, totally understandable. I get that. All right. So this is just a career change for him. Probably had it set up, and maybe it was in the cards to when, okay, once we release the movie, okay, I'm no longer going undercover anymore. Probably his wife, like I said, is probably relieved, and he's going to be helping in the public eye now instead of being undercover. So going on the jumps and everything. That's what I have so far. If I go, let's go on here. Let's go on to Twitter. Let me refresh this. And this is just coming in. Here we go. Go to Timcast now. Tim Ballard is live. He started another organization, spear.org. He stepped down before the film. See? So that's what's going on right now. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of second round of attacks. You're going to have, I'm sure I'll have them. I'm sure I'll have them too. Probably going to have the naysayers as well. Coming after me. Look, I stand behind this movie. I stand behind Tim Ballard and the whole movement. Okay. This breaking news. Again, if you're just joining us, Tim Ballard has walked away from Operation Underground Railroad. He did this before the movie was released. Okay. He is on Timcast right now. He is live right now on that feed. He is on Timcast IRL. So again, he's walked away from Operation Underground Railroad to no longer go undercover or go on these jumps and raids, but to be a part of another organization and a couple others that he mentioned. I don't have their names right now because this all just fell into my lap, and to be a part of helping them. So this is good, in my opinion, because I know what people are going to say. Oh, he's hiding. He's got something to hide. You know, I'm sure he's, you know, see, I told you so and all that crap. So, yes. So he's helping others, other organizations. Apparently he's starting a new one as well and helping others get off the ground. So basically he's just expanding. Okay. So he's pretty much sounds like he's retired from his days of going undercover into dangerous places, which the movie showed us and which the documentary Operation Toussaint showed us. Okay. So anyways, that is the breaking news right now. Just wanted to jump on here for a quick minute, inform everybody. Don't freak out. Again, be responsible. Just because you see a headline, don't rush to judgment. Dig into it. And I haven't dug into this enough, only by the little bit I've seen and heard so far, and came on here to inform you. The reason I decided to do it this way is because you're going to hear about this. It's going to start trickling down tonight and into tomorrow. Okay. And then people are going to start with their BS propaganda again. Okay. So they're only probably, this is just more ammunition from the idiots. So again, if you're just joining us, Tim Ballard has walked away from Operation Underground Railroad to pursue joint ventures with other organizations, a new one of his, to help them get off the ground and help with child trafficking around the world. So he will no longer be going on jumps or going into dangerous territory as an undercover officer, if you will. And he's hung that up, which is probably good. Again, like I said, his wife is probably really relieved, but the timing of this and everything else is going to cause the BS propaganda people to put crap out there and the I told you so's. So don't fear when you see these headlines coming out. Don't think it has anything to do with, oh, maybe they were right. That's bullshit. Don't listen to it. Okay. Again, I'm just coming on here. So that's it. That's the breaking news. I'm going to keep up with this. Tim Ballard is live right now. Go over to Timcast IRL, which is on YouTube. Okay. And check that out. So that's the stream right now from there. Let me try something real quick.
Brother, God bless you, man.
The media says that it's
live.
a faith-based film or whatever, a conservative, and I'm like, I don't understand. I used to watch Law and Order SVU all the time. I'm like, this is just like if you made a movie that was like in a similar fashion. They say, you know, sexual crimes are considered especially heinous. Dun, dun, Law and Order. That show was on the air for decades. People love it. This film, it's like in the same genre. It's a drama,
like,
thriller, crime, law
it's like
enforcement.
Life is Beautiful. Can you imagine saying Life is Beautiful is a Jewish film? No, you will never say that. Or Schindler's List, one of my favorite films, you know, especially when he talks about this list is live. This is the same thing. Sound of Freedom is live.
But Angel Studios.
So basically, there you go. So he has the directors on there now. Sound of Freedom. Tim Ballard's on there now, and he pretty much made the announcement. I think Rolling Stone, the ugly Rolling Stone magazine, picked up on it too. So I'm sure that's going to be a hit piece. So, all right. I don't need you in my comments to tell me shit like that. Okay. So I don't, and I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to one particular person. Okay. Don't post comments like that. You know what? If you want to be a freaking man, send me it in a private message. But you got to do that. You got to go onto a public forum and you got to put something out there so you get attention. And I know you did it to your page too. I'm not going to mess around with this propaganda stuff, and I don't want to hear it. And you're going to say, oh, see, you don't want to have a talk or a discussion. No, I'm not going to have a discussion about what my beliefs are in the propaganda. I did a podcast on this the other night. I talked about Carlos Slim. I talked about every piece of propaganda that people are putting out there, and I addressed it. And I'm firm in my beliefs, what this film is doing. And I do not believe there are any dirty players behind it that have a secret hidden agenda. So this is you making it about you. This is about the children. I rest my case. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and thank you, everybody, for jumping on over. It was a miracle that this Facebook page came up. It just happened. So they're on to us again. The big story, though, not just the breaking news, is what's going on in Ukraine, and Biden putting out the statement today about more troops. He's sending troops, U.S. military, to Europe. Okay. So that's about it. And yep, there you go. I'm sick of it too. Yep. Okay, but enough of that. God bless you all. Let me get back to work. Go over to Timcast if you want to hear more. Play the replay, and Tim's going to talk about it. So it's don't let it blow it out of proportion. All right, take care.